Hello gamers, it's SoftKitty99 in the Creative Builds world in Minecraft. We're back at the little beach getaway place where we have our tiki bar and a little modern beach getaway house. Today I'd like to build something in wood right here. Materials are jungle planks, jungle stairs, jungle fence, jungle door, dark oak stairs, dark oak slab, glass pane and a grey bed. Grab your jungle blocks and find yourself a little open space. Start with a row of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then to the back, including the first one, you want a row of 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fill this in. This is going to be your floor. For your simple little beach getaway house. Grab the jungle fence and put 2 at either side and 1 just behind, like so. This is going to be the front of your house, so for me it's on the beach side, and this is going to be the little porch area at the front. Take the 2 central ones out and pop in the jungle stairs. This is going to be your way up into the house. Swap back to your jungle planks. Hello donkey, are you trying to live in this house? It's not built yet and I think you might want to stay outside where there's grass, okay? On top of your base you want to go up by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You want to raise the wall to that height. Don't worry, we will add windows in a little bit. But let's start by filling in the walls because it just makes the whole build section quicker and easier. Oh, no, that's it, we're done there. And then, of course, go round and do the same at the back and on the other side. Fill everything in. All to the same height. So that's 6 blocks high on top of your little base. 7 high if you include the floor. As you can see, it's quite a small footprint for a little beach getaway, but it's going to be fun. And this is the longest bit of the build, the filling in of all the walls. We're nearly done now, I've just got the front to do. Let's come round and fill in our front. And come down and fill the rest in. Nearly done. And if we knock out one there, we can put in a glass pane and we can put in our door, which I think we might want to do from the inside to give the front of the house that little bit of depth, like so. You can also use a different type of door if you want it to look different. In fact, the dark oak door might look quite nice here. Let's take a look at what that would look like instead. Or the contrast in the colours might be quite good. There you go. Use whichever door you feel comfortable with, whichever one you feel looks the best. On the front here I'd like to add a chair for sitting like so, on the porch area. And then I would also like to grab some slabs. So we've got a chair, then we've got a door, and then a block of one. And if on the row just above that we put 2 rows of the slab, and then just above that in the centre we put a row to give it a little bit of depth, like so. So we leave one gap all the way around so that we've just got that little bit of depth. And now if you go back to your jungle fence, right on the corner here, I want to take that up by 2 so that that looks like it's supporting the porch. Now doesn't that look just lovely? Then above here I want to knock out some windows. But of course we will want to be sure we're putting that in the right place. So if we count here, 1, 2, 3, and then on the 4th one, this is where you're going to want to put the floor for upstairs, like so. We're also going to want stairs to take us up to the top floor, which is why we've put the door 1 away from the wall here. Leave a blank space here to be able to stand in, and then put your stairs to make a staircase. Actually, it might be nicer to do that in the dark oak so it's a different colour. So 1 away from the wall, and then start to make your staircase up to the floor above. Can I fit that? Just perfect. Right, here we go, and then there and there, and that brings us just up to the top floor. Beautiful, right? Up here I'd like to put in a little fence across so that you don't fall off and hurt yourself. And we want to add our bed. Now, got to decide where you want to add the bed. Now you could add a couple of beds like so, so it's like twin beds, which is actually much nicer for a holiday let, I think, because if you try and make it a double bed, that just makes it a little bit more difficult for who might want to come in. And then if you put a little half slab in the dark oak by the sides of the beds, just so that we have like a little bedside table. And we will also want to add a chest just so that there's some storage space for people to put their belongings while they're at the little seaside getaway, like so. And then we're going to want the window. I'm going to knock out the 2 right here for a window and put in the glass pane, and I'm going to do the same on the back and knock out the top 2 and put in the glass pane. Then come downstairs, go to the back of the house, knock out the middle 2, 1 above the floor, and put in your glass pane. Now you can also do that on the sides if you like, but in this case I think it would be better to knock out 2 single windows because that just looks nicer on this side of the building. You can also do that upstairs, 1 there and 1 there. You could do that for the bedroom. I don't actually think I like it upstairs for the bedroom because I'd kind of like for the roof to be covering that up. You can see that in a minute. Oh yes, and we'll do the decorating on the inside downstairs in a little bit. Let's finish off the outside of the house first. Move to the dark oak stairs. And the reason I didn't particularly like the idea of the windows in the side here is because I'd like the if you want the windows in the side, you'll have to bring the walls up by one more, otherwise the windows would have been hidden by the roof, because this is where the windows would have been if they were naturally put in the correct level for the house. So if you want the windows at the sides on the upper level, you'll have to just raise the side walls by one more block in order to be able to accommodate those. But I don't want the building to be too tall, because it's already going to be bigger than the other holiday let that we've already got, and I just want the holiday let ideas to be very small. And don't forget on the sides to put one of the stairs upside down, just to make the roof neater. And then we'll come across again. Oh, no, yeah, curled just that little bit too much, and use the jungle planks to fill in across the back. So the jungle planks form a little triangle, so you come in one from the sides. So the next row is one shorter at each side, so we have 1, 2 there, and leave a blank there, and we will fill those in with the dark oak stairs. And then we're just one more layer after this one, and that's the roof completed, and then we can just do a few little finishing details. Don't forget to put the upside down stairs under the back of where you've put in the stairs for the roofing, because it just looks so much prettier when it's finished off that way. So this is the last layer of the roofing, and we'll just need to put in a few lights and a little bit of furniture downstairs. One there, one there, and then our last row, here we go, nearly done, just across the back here. Check that we've managed to put all the underneaths on the roof. We have on that side, and we have on that side. Let me take you down so you can see the front of the house. Oh, I didn't shut the door. Let's shut the little door. Shut the door, she says, and breaks the door instead. Let's do the interior, then we'll give you a little tour. We're going to want ourselves a little bit of seating. So let's curl that into a little sofa. So it's 3 blocks long, so we put one in that direction, one flat, and one like that, so that we've curled it all the way around. I would then like to use one chair there and one chair here. Grab the half slab and put that at the top of the bottom block to make yourself a little corner table. Grab a furnace in place of the door, and we can put ourselves a little furnace and a chest, so that we've got a tiny space for cooking. And if we grab a carpet, just to add a little bit of a touch to the place, what shall we use? Let's use a different colour. Let's use a nice blue, so that we add a little bit of colour. So put ourselves a little carpet right in front of your seating area, like so, and a little carpet along both the edges of the beds. You're going to want a torch for a little bit of lighting to make sure that everything is nice and bright. So let's put one on each end upstairs. So there is our upstairs with a couple of little beds in, and if we come downstairs, let's put ourselves a torch up here and one over here. So we've got ourselves the basic amount of furniture, but we've got enough to, you see, we can cook, we can sit and eat a meal properly, we've got a nice place to lounge and relax, and we've got access up our stairs. And if you really want, you can also grab yourself a painting to put it up on the walls. So if we're going to want something to decide where we want the paintings, haven't we? So if we put, can we put just, oh, it's going to, so we could put a little painting just there, and you could put something up on the stairs like so. It's quite big. So if you cut down the size of where we're going to put it, we can go one there and one there and see what it gives us. And there we go, we've got a little painting on the stairs for decoration going up and down. And there is the interior downstairs. And we need to replace our door, because I managed to destroy the door again instead of opening it. I seem to be doing that quite a lot. It's very strange. Pressing the wrong buttons. Let's replace our door, and that is our house completed. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. From SoftKitty99, goodbye and happy gaming!